What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be taking a look at the homecoming cards and how they're going to affect the market coming tomorrow in college football 25 Ultimate Team. Now, we don't know exactly what cards are coming, but we do know cards are coming. And when we do see homecoming drops, we are seeing some really highly rated overall cards, and that is going to cause some of these prices to decrease as well. What am I talking about? Well, cards like KJ Jefferson, Megwood, cards like Merengues, he's already at his bottom, so I really wouldn't worry too much about him. But a lot of these cards could and will see their prices drop tomorrow. Romello Height, this one for 137 is the one that I just put up. Quincy Riley, I sold my Quincy Riley yesterday, trying to get ahead of the curve just slightly. Even a guy like Stroman, I love Stroman at the strong safety position. I'll probably target picking him up tomorrow. But these guys are guys that are going to lose some value tomorrow. So all of my homecoming cards are up on the auction house as it stands right now, because I do know that they will go down in price tomorrow. So guys like myself, I like to play the game pretty consistently, right? I like to play the game a lot and have a good squad while I do that. Now, with that being said, while you do sell your homecoming cards, if you are looking for other cards to pick up, I would focus strictly on these Field Phenom cards. Why? These are the cards that are still going to play for the longest time before losing any value, right? The Legends Once Upon a Time cards, I don't know come Sunday if they're going to be high or low. It's just kind of a weird situation given the fact that we don't have anything to really base it off of, right? We don't know if they're going to be high. We don't know if they are going to be low, because obviously the set for Deshaun Jackson is going to become available on Sunday. So I really wouldn't worry too much about buying or selling those types of cards. But the Field Phenoms is a set, or is a set that I'm pretty comfortable buying right now. And even this Stowers right now, you look at him and you're like, well, Ty is 920,000 coins. That's a lot of coins. It is a lot of coins, but I don't think, as long as we don't see a tight end for a while, which I don't think we will, I don't think he's a guy that price-wise is going to decrease too much. Same thing with like Travis Hunter, right? For 260, might even be able to, I'm not going to pay 260 for him, but if you get him for like 240, I'm pretty comfortable paying that price. Those are the things that I am looking at today. Is there any Field Phenom cards that would help my squad out that I don't think price-wise is going to decrease a ton over the next week or so? That's kind of what I'm looking at today to pick up in replace of those homecoming cards that I am personally getting rid of. Even like a Preston Wilson, I bought him yesterday for like 75,000 coins. If you need to sell an offensive lineman like Merengues, you can pick up Preston Wilson. Starks for 47,000 is an absolute steal if you have to sell a safety from last week. Linebacker position, Dolak for 100,000 coins is an absolute steal. I got him for like 130, thought I got a deal. 101,000 coins for Dolak. Honestly, if you want me to be honest with you, doesn't make any sense considering he is the best middle linebacker in the game right now. But hey, it is what it is. You guys can take advantage of that. Pick him up for your squad, and you guys will benefit just having him on your squad. So that's kind of the way I like to do things, is sell cards that are going to be coming out and then buy cards that just recently got released. Again, so for me, it's more so the 90, 91 overalls. Who can possibly help my team from the Field Phenom set? And can I snipe them for a lower price than they are going for right now? That's kind of the way I personally tend to look at things, the way I do things. Again, the guys that I'm looking at are Stowers, Travis Hunter, or Willie the Third. Those are the two guys, or the three guys I should say, that personally really do interest me. If you go in here to my item binder, something I think just sold here, if you go in here to my item binder, all of these cards from this homecoming drop are they're up on the auction house. They are, every single one of them. Height, Merengues, Brooks, he's up. Lamar, all these guys are up. Megwood's not, because he is a B&D that I got for grinding this season to level 50. I got, him in a B&D pack. But all of those guys are guys that are on the auction house because I'm confident that their prices are going to drop come tomorrow. Now again, before Sunday, I will put all of my Legends cards up. Maybe, I don't know. I kind of want to hold them because I think a lot of them could see their prices increase. And so that's kind of one that I'll talk about that when that gets a little bit closer. But as far as your Legends cards, that's one I really wouldn't worry too much about. But yeah, there's no reason you guys should be holding on to any of these homecoming players. Even if you do want to play Champs and Gauntlet, I get it, guys. Sometimes I like playing Champs Gauntlet or even head-to-head solo seasons, or head-to-head seasons. I like playing the game quite a lot. But every single one of these cards that I'm seeing can be replaced. Whether it's Burrow, you guys don't need to sell him, but whether it's KJ Jefferson, Merengues, whether it's Megwood, defensively, whether it is Romello Height, whether it is Basante, all these cards can be replaced by somebody else. And so that's kind of what I'm looking at today. Well, guess what, guys? If you really want to, at the quarterback position, what I would do is put Quincy Riley up on the auction house, and then sit on this filter. See if you can't get a Travis Hunter or Willie III for cheaper than they should be going for. Same thing on the offensive side of the ball. You could sell whoever and then sit on the on the filter for this and see if if you need a center, there's Panzer for you. If you need anybody else, there are definitely guys for you up on the auction house. So that's kind of where I'm at with this homecoming drop tomorrow. All of my homecoming cards are up up on the auction house, and now it's just kind of a wait and see type thing. Is there anybody else that I can add to my squad right now that can help me out that I don't have to overpay for? That's kind of where I'm at right now and what I'm personally trying to figure out. And even a guy like Malachi Starks, I still think to this day he could find a way on the field for me. I don't know where, I don't know how, but when you have this good of stats, I feel like I need to find a way for you to be on my field. So those are the couple of things that I'm personally looking at today. Is there a Malachi Starks that might go up for like 45,000? And that way I'm guaranteeing myself to not lose a whole lot of coins at all. That's kind of the process of things that I do go through and look at. So for me, obviously I really want Stowers. Obviously I want to upgrade the cornerback position, but I don't want to lose a bunch of coins doing all of those things. And so again, if I can get any of these guys for cheaper, I will try to do that. But yeah, I'm not going to overpay for anybody, and I'm going to try to get some cards that can help me out to replace all of those homecoming cards that I maybe did just. So even Zabian Brown, I think this card's a beast at the quarterback position if you don't play a lot of man coverage, which I personally don't. Zabian Brown could be a guy that, guess what? I just sold my I just sold one of my corners. Zabian Brown could be a guy that I pick up that can help my squad out a lot. And if you look at his price, I know for sure he's not going to go down much in price at all over the course of the next week. So I'm comfortable picking him up, comfortable at least running him if I'm going to be in a zone coverage set, and he is a guy that can help me out quite a bit. So that's just something that you guys can look for. You guys don't have to do the exact same thing as I do, but I would try to take advantage of the market when you can. Yet it's not always the easiest thing to do. It's not always, the most exciting thing to do. But if you can find a way to time the market, sell cards when they're at their peak, buy them when they're down a little bit, you guys are going to have more fun playing this game with a really good team always, right? You're never really going to have to worry about having a bad team if you do these types of things. So that's kind of what I'm looking at today. Can I, build my team around this field phenom set? Obviously, again, tactically downgrading, right? Selling some cards that might be better, but making some coins in the long run. That's where I'm at. That's what I'm trying to do. And like I said, the cornerback that I just got is a perfect addition to my squad. I don't know where he's going to play, but again, if I'm in a zone coverage scheme, I'd rather have Zabian Brown on the field probably than Aiden Garnes. I'd rather have him on the field than a guy like Aqib Talib, who is better in man coverage. So just having those kind of balanced guys on the field is definitely pretty important if you are trying to have just a little more success on the field. So that's kind of what I personally look at. Guys that can just slightly help me out, move the needle that little bit while saving those extra coins. So for me, again, obviously, I'd love to get Travis Hunter. I'd love to get Willie III, but again, there's no issue running that 88 overall, especially if I'm in zone coverage. He is a guy that can play and compete at the highest level. So for me, still targeting these field phenom players, definitely trying to sell the new homecoming cards that did get released. And I need this Willie III for 367,000. That's not a steal. I guess that's not a steal. Initially, I thought it was a steal, but it's definitely not. So again, yeah, for me, homecoming drops, these are the guys that I'm probably selling right now, like Quincy Riley. If you can find a way to get like 250 out of him, that is an absolute easy sell opportunity for you guys. Merengues is a guy that I would maybe hold on to if I'm you guys. He's already at the bottom of what he's gonna go for. Romello Height is a guy that I'm trying to sell as well. Stroman, Basante, other guys that I'd be trying to get rid of right now. in college football ultimate team. Hopefully it helps you guys out. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.